Olympic news out of Rio. Men's 800-meter round one, heat 4. Guam's Josh Illustre started the race in lane 7, but shared that lane at the start of the race with another competitor. Josh finished the race with a time of 1:58.85 and was DQ'd after race officials said he stepped on the line around the 80-meter mark. Members of Team Guam fought to appeal the decision, but track officials said video supported the DQ and the call stood. Now, Regine Tugade finished third in her heat with a time of 12:52 in the 100-meter. She beat out runners from Guinea, Bangladesh, Marshall Islands, Angola, and even Afghanistan. Now, here's what she had to say about her race at the Rio Summer Games.
It was crazy. It was surreal because, I'm in a huge stadium filled with a bunch, thousands of people watching you. Just hearing and seeing the crowd just really hypes me up, and the adrenaline it's overwhelming.
Were you happy with your heat as far as the competitors lined up against you?
When I saw the start list come out, I was really excited to see that I'm not dead last or anything like that. I was right in the middle, which is where I wanted to be, because I wanted to be able to push myself by running against people faster than me, but also to just to be able to gauge myself against them. And not only that, but I was running against one of my friends from Marshall Islands. We were running together in World Youth last year, and it was pretty cool to run against her again.
Yeah, tell us about that race. From getting off the starting block, did you feel like you got a good start? And as the race went on, what was going on in your mind when you saw yourself right there in the mix?
Well, I felt pretty good, from the get-go. My start was strong, and I felt like it was just overall a good race for me. I mean, one thing that I would change was my drive phase in the beginning. I think I picked up my body position too quickly. I could have stayed down longer, and probably that would have helped.
Yeah, as far as your goal that you set for yourself for that race, did you achieve it, or what's next for you?
Well, my goal for, the Olympics now was to run a PB, but I couldn't get that, unfortunately. But, I'm satisfied with my race either way.
What do you take away from a race like this as you prepare, hopefully, for the 2020 games?
First of all, it's really humbling to run against girls that are a lot faster than you. So I learned from that, and I use it to motivate myself to, work harder and improve for hopefully another opportunity to come back to the Olympics in 2020.
Regine, so anyone listening now, maybe kids, girls that want to get into track and field, maybe looking at the 2020 Olympics, what kind of advice can you give them, or any inspirational words just to get them ready, and how to go about training for the Olympics?
I think I've said this multiple times, but really just keep pushing and always keep in mind that you may be the best in your school or maybe even on the island, but there will always be females, or there will always be someone out there who's faster than you. And when you go to competitions anywhere other than Guam, you will find that. And you shouldn't, you can be used to always winning back home, but when you do race against people faster than you should always take it in a positive way, win or lose, and try to learn from it so you can improve yourself. Character is a huge thing when it comes to being an athlete. Your sportsmanship should always be there, and you should just always stay positive no matter what.
And remember, for everything about anything Olympics, from, scores, results, medal count, to just great stories, man, about the Rio Games, check out NBCOlympics.com. The George Washington Geckos defeated the JFK Islanders in 2 straight sets to advance to the championship game of the 17th annual Shea preseason volleyball tournament. Games taking place on the Geckos' home court at GW as they took care of business against the Islanders in the semis, 25-16 in the first set, and finished JFK off in the second set, 25-20. Now meeting the Gecks in the final match were the Notre Dame Royals after they defeated the Academy Cougars in 2 sets, 25-11, 25-20. Two teams met up in the finals for the second straight year, with G-Dub looking to repeat as champs. Now G-Dub took the first set, 25-17, and continued to ride the cheers from their home crowd, taking the second set along with the tournament title with the 25-22 win. Academy would hold on, though, for the third-place trophy after beating the Islanders in 2 sets, 25-20, 30-28. At 52, Arlene Rose Patton, a first-time competitor, walked away as a second-place winner in the bikini novice category. Now, the NANBF Victory Natural Northwest Bodybuilding Federation event held on July 16th in Federal Way, Washington, cites their mission to give hope and inspire regular, everyday people to achieve extraordinary accomplishments. Arlene is the daughter of proud parents Fidel and Rosita Adamos of Barragata.